Habari Gani, or Joyous Kwanzaa. Welcome back to Amethyst Adventure. Today, I'm going to be learning about Kwanzaa. As you can see, your girl is dressed for the celebration. So join me on this journey as I learn about Kwanzaa and celebrate my first Kwanzaa in my home. I'm going to start today's tablescape with this beautiful DIY mudcloth fabric that I created. Now next I'm going to come in placemats that I had for quite some time, and I'm going to use this as my natural mat going down the center of our table. Now I'm going to tell you all about these things and the Swahili names for them all as we go through. Next, I'm going to come in with my candle holder for the center of our table. Now I'm going to ask you to excuse me because if I'm going to get these names right, I have to refer to my This mat is referred to as the makika, and the makika symbolizes our foundation. Our candle holder is called a kinara, and the kinara holds 7 candles representing each one of the 7 principles of collectively. They are called Mishuma Samba, and they are the 7 candles which represent the African flag. The next thing I'm going to come in with is our unity cup. Now I do remember from my reading that the unity cup is drank from by each guest at your Kwanzaa celebration. Next, I'm going to come in with my place set. I'm going to start with some black charts. Next, I'm going to come in with these beautiful black and white dinner plates, and they were a thrift find. And on top of that, I am going to add a simple black Dollar Tree plate. And I'm going to put that pretty high because I don't want to cover the whole design of the next thing I'm going to come in with is this beautiful black and white teapot that was a thrift find. Isn't that gorgeous? Next, I'm going to come in with these knotted black coasters. And if you remember, I picked these up on my trip to Mystic, Connecticut this video is part of a collaboration. Beautiful YouTube sisters, the Homedecorluxeclub. Now with these napkins, I think I'm going to do them very simply and just place them inside our glass, because I'm going to have a lot going on this table. Now please make sure and stop by the playlist, which will be listed in my description box below, and check out all of my beautiful, talented YouTube sisters that are participating in this closed collab. Honey, you are going to get decorating inspiration like you will not believe, because honey, they do it like none other. Fierce and fabulous. Honey, I'm talking fabulosity. So please make sure you stop by the playlist and show them some love. And let them know that Amethyst sent you. Now the next thing I'm going to place on my table, and I worked a little bit on this, is this wooden tray with some fresh and faux fruits and vegetables. And this represents our harvest. And the last thing that I'm going to add to my tablescape is I have some beautiful African statues that I think will complement this tablescape beautifully. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Kwanzaa while I give you the final reveal. There are 7 principles of Kwanzaa, collectively called Nguzo Saba. The first one, Umoja, means unity. The second one, Kujichagulia, or self-determination. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Fourth, ujamaa, which means cooperative economics, support Black-owned business. Nia means purpose. Kumba, creativity. And Imani, which means faith. During Kwanzaa, a discussion of each principle is followed by the lighting of the corresponding candle. Starting in the center, our black candle is lit first, which represents our people and our ancestors. Red represents our struggle, and green, our hopes for the future. Collectively, these candles are called Mashuma Saba, the 7 candles representing the colors of the African flag, culminating in a feast of faith on the last day called Karamu ya Imani. Kwanzaa is a Swahili word meaning first fruits or fruits of the harvest. It is an annual cultural celebration held December 26th through January 1st, observed by African Americans and all parts of the African diaspora. Its focus is on unity, creativity, faith, and exchange of gifts. It was created in 1966 by Maulana Karanga to give Blacks an alternative to celebrating Christmas, which had become very commercialized, and as an opportunity to celebrate ourselves and our people. Makika is our mat, which represents our foundation. And when you set your Kwanzaa table, all items should be touching your makika. Kakumbe cha, umoja, or unity cup, is drank from by each guest around your table. Mazao is the Swahili word for our fruits and vegetables of the harvest. 1 ear of corn is placed for each child in the family, and if no children, 1 ear of corn is placed for the children of the community. This is called muhindi, and the name for our gifts is zawadi. Thank you for visiting today, and I hope you learned something about Kwanzaa along with me. New Year's Eve party 2022.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and
I wish you a blessed and prosperous New Year. From my family to yours. Happy New Year. And Happy New Year from the Homedecorluxeclub. It has been my pleasure and honor participating in this collab this year. So I'd like to thank all of my beautiful YouTube sisters for giving your girl a chance. Thank you so much for watching. And until next year,